Council Vice President here.
My name is Greta Shorby. I'm a 7th grader and I'm our Student Council President.
Today, we are going to start off by having Ella Briggs and Sydney Kratz singing their song, Annie Laurie, arranged by Erlen Rentz. They received a first rating on this Class B duet at Solo Ensemble. Their accompanist will be Mrs. Garsky. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the 23rd Annual Bartels Middle School Awards Ceremony.
This year we have been quite busy with things like Student Council,
OSA,
FFA,
Swing Choir,
and Jazz Band, just to name a few.
along with many other sports.
Please enjoy seeing some of our very dedicated students receive some well-deserved awards.
To start us off, Mrs. Garsky and Mr. Lysing will be handing out music awards.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Gursky. Thank you for coming tonight. And I'm going to start with the Swing Choir Awards. So Swing Choir is a 7th and 8th grade audition-only group that meets once a week for the whole entire school year. We sing and dance. This year the kids have performed at the Sharing Supper, for the concerts. We have an upcoming concert for the Wisconsin Singers Workshop on Saturday, May 19th, and at our own concert. The kids are a great group to work with. I've had a lot of fun working with them this year. So I'm going to announce all the sopranos, and if you could hold your applause, I'll have them come up here and give them their certificate, and then we can applaud for all the sopranos, then I'll have all the altos, and then I'll have all the baritones. So if you could just hold your applause, because it's a lot of kids. So, and if you are here, don't be shy when I call your name. Swing choir kids, come on up here. I know we do have a lot of kids at track right now, so hopefully whoever's here will come up. All right, for our sopranos, we have Ruby Atkinson, Lola Boyce, Sophia Brenneman, Kiara Carlson, Elizabeth DeSomer, Sydney Kratz, Elizabeth Martins, Peyton Peschel, Marissa Prisple, and Kaylee Tusa. Those are our sopranos.
And drop something too. So we're sweet. You guys just stay up here and make a nice line.
We're going to bring our baritones up here next. Hayden Augustine, Jed Hoyt, Elijah Kimball, Andrew Kaufhammer, Justin Konopecki, Sun Pham, Jackson Ryan, Joe Shaver, Kai Stoller, Trent Wire, and Jacob Zychek. Those are our baritones. And last but not least, we have our altos. Ella Briggs, Ella Demore, Paige Edwards, Madeline Johnson, Elizabeth Kemp, Juliana Cryer, Annabelle Lushai, Grace Robel, and Greta Shortreed, and that's it for my altos. Again, this is your 2017-18 Swing Choir, and again, we have a concert on May 22nd or May 19th. If you have nothing to do, these kids are fabulous, and we have a lot of fun. Would you not agree? No pressure. Yes, I know. We do have a lot of fun. So thank you very much, Swing Choir. My next award is for my State Soul Ensemble participant this year. Not very often does a middle school kid get to go to State Soul Ensemble, because at District Soul Ensemble, the only way to go is to do a Class A solo. Those are very hard solos to do, and middle schoolers don't typically get to state. And this year, I had one student who made it to state with not one, but 2 songs. This girl is extremely talented. She takes professional voice lessons outside of class, and it's very apparent, as you will hear her later today. So, Adeline Beal, please come up here, and I present you with your State Soul Ensemble participant, which is that is this Saturday. She'll be singing at 9:30 and at 1:30 at Whitewater. All right. Jasmine, and then we'll start. All right, Mr. Lysing in his debut.
All right, for our jazz band. Jazz band is an audition group, so that means that in our first couple weeks of school, we handed out materials. Students worked really hard on the music to get into the group in the first place. Audition based on things like tone, rhythm characteristics, everything and anything, and these students have worked extremely hard all year prepared music for concerts, for the jazz cabaret earlier this month, and all around really hard-working group of students all around. We're going to have you come up by section. I'll read off the names, and then please hold your applause until the end. Great. So for our saxophone section, Landon Walker, Riley Brockman, Brenna Malone, Emily Tenier, and Andrew Lacrosse. For our trombone section, Lauren McCumber, Natalie Widener, Colin Neitzel, and Gretchen Georgeson. For our trumpet section, Ella Briggs, Riley Wood, Jacob Nadowski, and Grayson Metzler. And for our rhythm section, Adeline Beal, Sam Lacrosse, and Kyle Kinsler. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2017-2018 Bartels Middle School Jazz Band. Jazz Band will be performing at our upcoming band concert next Thursday, May 3rd, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. So if you're looking to see them, if you haven't got a chance, they will be there.
I'm not that tall. There we go. Okay, our last but not least is our summer camp scholarships. These are $200 scholarships provided by our wonderful Portage Music Boosters. And I want to thank any of you out there, parents, who are a part of that, because without you, this is not possible. We were able to give out 20 scholarships this year for band and choir. So these students just fill out an application, and Mr. Lysing and I talk about these students and whether they're deserving. This year, we had plenty of deserving students, and I even had more than enough, so I feel bad when I can't give all of them out, but we are giving out the 20 that we will be giving out tonight. So if you are here, come on up here, and you'll get your certificate and talk to your parents later about getting the money and taking care of that. But thank you again, Music Boosters, and these are the choir scholarships. These students are mostly going to UW Whitewater. I have one student going to UW Green Bay. So again, hold your applause for all these kids, and when you hear your name, come on up here. Ella Briggs, Kiera Carlson, Fernando Celio, Josie Harvey, Justin Konopacki, Vanessa Kowalski, Peyton Peschel, Naomi Salsa, Anastasia Scott, Greta Shortreed, and Kaylee Tusa. Now, some of these kids have no idea that they were getting it, so parents, if you kept it from them, kudos to you, because some of them might be like, what? They didn't, and we're not supposed to know about it. So, what? I didn't do anything.
Not you, my parents.
Your parents, hey, that's good, they did their job. And if they did tell, it's okay. It's so exciting. The parents get very excited. So, these are your summer camp scholarships for the choir students.
All right, and Mrs. Garcia already gave you a whole bunch of information on those, so I'm just going to keep her moving as the Manitowoc Minute Guy would say here. These are the band scholarships, band summer scholarship camp students that received these. Again, very hardworking students, all very deserving of these scholarships. Most of them are going to UW Green Bay. We do have a few going to UW Whitewater Jazz Camp and UW Whitewater Band Camp. Please come up when I say your name. Riley Brockman, Lauren Hine, Brenna Malone, Tyson Martins, Elizabeth Martins, Joe Shaver, Natalie Widener, Lauren McCumber, and Grace Johnson. Beautiful. Thank you again to our music boosters. Congratulations, teams. Congratulations.
Next up, we have Mrs. Doro introducing the Art Awards.
Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Doro. I teach art here at Bartels, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, and I have a couple awards to give out tonight. The first award that I'll be giving out is I have 6 students so far this year. This is something new that I do this year. I have an Artist of the Month that I choose one student out of, I teach probably about 150, 160 students a day. I pick 1, 6, 7th, or 8th grader per month that I think is an exemplary student. They have a love of art, respect to everybody, polite, just a dream to have in class. I have 6 students, so if these students could come up, I would appreciate it. First one is Izzy Bass, if she's here. I know she has track. Rachel Scher. Grace Johnson. Ezra Laufenberg. Emma Marceau. Keegan Chapman. These are my art students of the month this year for the school year. Okay, I have 2 more awards to give out this evening. Back in March, we had the Youth Art Month award gallery at showing at the Zona Gale downtown. And we decided to do something extra to kind of really spotlight some students this year. So if I could please have Michaela Weiss come forward. She received the Principal's Award for Bartels Middle School for her piece of work. And if I could also have Emma Diedrich come forward. She received the Mayor's Award. Mayor Dodd came down to the show before it opened and chose one piece out of all K through 8 district students. And Emma's was the one that he really chose and loved. I don't know if she's here tonight. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lauren McCumber and I'm the Student Council Secretary. Our next special music performance tonight is by Adeline Beal. She is going to be singing He is Noble, He is Patient by Robert Schumann. She received a star first rating at the District Solo Ensemble and will be performing this piece at UW-Whitewater this weekend at State Solo Ensemble. Accompanying her tonight is Ms. Garsky. by Mr. Kibbe.
We're not as fancy as the music and band. Our awards that we actually hand them will be at the dance as well as student council because they represent the student body. So they wanted something tonight to look like they're getting something. So that's what they're getting. Student council, we've been working on trying to teach them giving back to the community and to the school because that's the purpose of student council. Under the leadership of the 4 young ladies we've been able to purchase the water bottle filler that's outside the gym. We gave money to the Caring Tree. We are supporting the backpack program through Rouge to make sure they have food in their program during the summer. And we just help support the purchase of Google Expedition Kit for the middle school. If you know what Google Expedition Kits is, it's those funny goggles that allows you, like virtual reality 3D, to take trips where we would normally not be able to go. So student council is very important because they make the decisions, they guide the student body, and they help us meet our goals and trying to give back to the community and the school. Under the leadership of the 4 young ladies we have, and hopefully as they move on to high school, for those who are moving, they will continue to work for the school and in student council. So we wanted to recognize them this evening. Will the 4 student council officers come forward when you're called, please? Greta Shortby. Madeline Johnson. Natalie White. And Lauren McComb. Can we have a round of applause for these 4 ladies? Because it's through their leadership and guidance that the things and decisions have been made on behalf of the student body and the goals that we're trying to achieve. Because we kind of turn it all over to them and they lead the school. So that's very important for you to understand that although we're the advisors, we really don't have much say. Okay? So these 4 young ladies, congratulations, and you will be getting your stuff at the dance, which we have something planned, and a phone call, and your certificates. Okay? Thank you.
Then Mrs. Brandt will be awarding members of HOSA. HOSA is a club for students who are interested in healthcare professions in the future. We take trips to hospitals and leadership conferences. 2 weeks ago, we went to state for various projects we created.
Mr. Kibbe is really tall.
On the program, it says Mrs. Melby and Mrs. Brandsma are HOSA advisors. However, I am just the assistant. She really does everything. She just has track tonight, so that's why she's not here. Just a little bit about HOSA itself. HOSA is Future Health Professionals Club, and it's open to all 7th and 8th grade students who are here at Bartels Middle School that are interested in exploring health careers. We had several events throughout the year. In October, we participated in health career exploration at Divine Savior Hospital, where we learned about physical therapy, occupational therapy, athletic training, audiology, emergency medicine, and respiratory therapy. In November, we attended a fall leadership conference at UW Stevens Point, in which students were able to go to 3 different sessions with hands-on learning about healthcare professionals. Throughout the year, we raised money for cancer and the American Heart Association. We ran the Fuel Up to Play 60 program and heart health education booth, and we contributed to the Portage Food Pantry. 2 weeks ago, we had 27 members who competed at the state conference at Chula Vista in the Dells. Students could compete in 1 or 2 events, or just go along for breakout sessions. So, there are some displays in the back from our state conference, from some of the students that participated. So take a look at those as you leave this evening. I'm going to call the members up to receive their certificates, and I'll also, after their names, let you know if they placed and what they placed for at state. We have quite a few members, so if you hold your class till the end. Sophia Brenneman, second place, extemporaneous health poster. Tiara Castro, Nadia Campos, Haley Della Garza, first place, public health presentation. Macy Goldthorpe, first place, medical reading, first place, health education. Paige Edwards, first place, public health presentation, second place, nutrition test. Lauren Hine, second place, medical reading, first place, health education. Olivia Jones, second place, public health presentation. Xander Kennedy, Julia Pryor, first place, extemporaneous health poster. Sam Cross. Ava Lego, third place, nutrition test, second place, public health presentation. Lauren McCumber, first place, health career poster. Emily Marks, fourth place, health career poster. Asia McCall, third place, health career poster. Riley McDonald, Hayden Nisus, Bryce Nisus, Cameron Rotz, second place, public health presentation. Carissa Rotz, second place, public health presentation, fourth place, medical terminology. Ashlyn Routson, third place, health career poster, fifth place, medical terminology. Alicia Sanders, second place, public health presentation. Madeline Sanderson, Jeremy Saloon, first place, medical terminology, second place, health career poster. Molly Voigt, third place, medical reading, first place, health education. Natalie Weidner, first place, health career poster. And finally, Riley Wood, first place, health education.
Now Mrs. Goder will announce perfect attendance awards.
Good evening. I'll be recognizing students for perfect attendance. Our district has really been focusing on recognizing the effort of attending school and putting forth your best effort, which leads to higher academic achievement. This is also a skill that future employers are looking for as well. I salute these students and their dedication to being in school each day. It shows their grit, as Mr. Reed would say. These students will receive a certificate tonight and also 25 Warrior Bucks to our online store for them to spend there. I'll announce their names. Please hold your applause. We have Jose Aguilar, Christian Angel, Haley Angel, Cooper Atkinson, Isabel Bass, Jeremiah Bay, Emmett Broccoli, Nathias Curtis, Cooper Daggett, Lainey Dill, Andrew Dowd, Sienna Fade, Marissa Ford, Griffin Garrigan, Blonzel Gavins, Josie Harvey, Clint Herring, Samuel Horn, Bailey Jones, Easton Jones, Hannah Jones, Donovan Juarez, Elizabeth Kemp, Anton Kilby, Lucas Kreutzinger, Lauren McComber, Ethan McElroy, Andrew Nadolski, Michaela Paradin, James Peters, Jeremy Salome, Anna Schutte, Abby Shire, Asia Shire, Xavier Sluga, Andrew Steinley, this is a test, just reading. I know. Estella Tenier, Carly Tomlinson,
We lost Michaela.
Elijah West, one more, Caitlin Wills. All right. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Natalie Widener and your student council treasurer. Our final special music performance tonight is a flute trio including Brenna Malone, Lauren Hyde, and Adeline Beal, who will be filling in for Riley Brockman, who is unable to attend tonight. They are performing Rondo from Divertimento number 11, composed by Mozart. These three girls received a first rating on a Class B trio at District Solo Ensemble.
If at first you don't succeed,
I try again.
Okay, next up we will have FFA awards being presented by Ms. Kramer.
Alright, good evening. I am Ms. Kramer. I am the agriculture teacher and BMS FFA advisor. Our first award is the Going for Gold Award. It is presented to our middle school FFA members who have continually exceeded expectations this school year. These individuals have earned 50 activity points by creating pet toys and treats for the Humane Society, enduring the rain during our fall brat fry, decorating Christmas cookies for Tivoli, excelling at the Quiz Bowl contest, getting fired up at leadership conferences, and hunting for agriculture knowledge at the WPS Farm Show. When you hear your name called, members, please come forward to receive your honor. There are quite a few students receiving this award, so please hold your applause till the end. This year's recipients are Adeline Beal, Riley Brockman, Ashlyn Clark, Gretchen Georgeson, Sean Brady, Jed Hoy, Jerry Borkin, Olivia Peterson, Brady Raitman, Alex Schilling, Alex Truex, and Katie Wills. Congratulations on going for the gold to our recipients. Goes to the FFA member who fetched a tasty recipe and worked herself to the bone to ensure that our Dog-A-Rama pet project was a success. Without your experience and leadership, we would not have been able to send over 24 pumpkin pet treats to the Columbia County Humane Society. Congratulations, Natalie Nielsen, on receiving this honor. Our project would have been rough without you. Award is called the Lead Out Loud Award. This honor goes to the FFA member who has gone above and beyond during their year in FFA office. This individual has attended every middle school leadership conference, tolerated my corny jokes, and spent countless hours in the aid room studying for Quiz Bowl as well as planning this year's activities. Congratulations, Jacob Zajac, on a successful year as the BMS FFA president. No words of thanks can measure up to the amount of gratitude I have for all your efforts this year. Thank you again for all that you do. Best wishes in high school.
I forgot one special lady for my swing choir, so Olivia Peterson, come back up here and get your swing choir award. Yeah! Olivia, go to your Bartels.
Thank you.
And finally, we will have Mr. Reith and Mr. Wyman giving students awards for outstanding academic excellence.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming. My name is Tim Reith. I'm the proud principal here at Bartels Middle School for this school year. This is my 17th year of being a principal. I might not look that old. But I've got a few years on some of these kiddos and what types of things happen in the middle school setting. I'm very proud to say that we've had a very exciting year. The 61 academic awards that I get to give away represent the hard work that students put into their academics, their day-to-day types of things that seldom get noticed. Too often we see in the news things that get recognized for not so good things. Please know that the students that were in front of you so far, and might still be coming up yet tonight, are those students that we seldom see in the office, for those types of things that we see too often in the papers and on the TVs. But these are the students that we get to look forward to be our leaders. The Presidential Award, the Presidential Excellence Award, represents leadership, represents hard work, represents the types of things that we want to have in all of our students, as well as all of our future leaders. I'm very proud to say that about 30% of our 8th graders this year qualified for this award. That's an outstanding achievement. 60 of our nearly 200 8th graders are recognized for 3.5 grade point average for 3 or more quarters in their middle school years. That's an accomplishment that not everybody gets, but everybody should be striving for. But even if you're not on this list tonight, by the way, I was told we get to go an hour, so by my count, we've got about 15 minutes for me to talk. So don't worry, I can go on and on and on. I probably won't though. Yeah, go on, carry it on, I'm getting from the camera person. A quote that I want to share to everybody that's here tonight, but especially to the students that have been recognized, whether they were here or not. And by the way, I don't know who scheduled a track meet the same night as this. Might be me. Anyway, the quote that I want to give you, and I'm not sure if it's a quote or just a smart saying that I found, but it starts with the words I'm going to end with tonight as well. Set an example. Treat everyone with kindness and respect, even those who are rude to you. Not because they are nice, but because you are. I'll say it again, the first line, and I'll say it again later. Set an example. Whether you're a student council officer, whether you're a solo ensemble representative, whether you're an FFA or HOSA, or whether you're just a classmate in a chair doing what you're supposed to be doing. You set the example for everyone else. Treat everyone with kindness and respect because you are. So again, on behalf of Bartels Middle School, the staff, of nearly 550 students that we have here every day, maybe that's the gray hair. On behalf of the entire community, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. What you do pays off. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you. Now, like I said, I've got about 60 sheets of paper. They're not all here, I know that. I'm going to go by about 5 or 6 at a time. Mr. Wyman and I will try to get through them. And those students that are here, please come on back here, get lined up, and we'll try to get you all here at the same time. If I don't pronounce your names, it's because we don't say them on the announcements very often. If I don't say it correctly, please accept my apologies. So I'll name about 5 or 6 at a time. Come on down and get your certificate. Again, the President's Educational Awards Program, presented as an outstanding excellence in academics, signed by the President of the United States, the U.S. Secretary of Education, and then I get to sign as well. The following students are recognized now. Alina Anderson, Haley Angel, Madeline Ash, Ruby Atkinson, and Avery Bartels. If those students are here, please give them a hand. Come on down. We understand people can't be everywhere every time, but we sure appreciate having the ones that are here. The next 5 or 6 at a time. Chase Beckett, Emma Bank, Ethan Bly, Allison Brenner, and Ella Briggs. Come on down, those folks. The next few to get recognized, I don't mind doing them one at a time. Jack, Helen, Emma, Colleen, Rafferty, Dreesen, Elizabeth, Fick, Kayla, Gaunt, and Gretchen Jorgensen. Now wait a minute. Spotlight on excellence. The next few: Jacob Goldthorpe, Macy Goldthorpe, Lauren Hine, Sam Horn, Kayla Hornick, and Madeline Johnson. Please come on down. Special thank you to Mr. Wyman. The next group: Landon Jones, Allison Kalungi, Kyle Kinsler, Andrew Kopphammer, Sydney Kratz, and Mara Prychek. Please come on down. Isabel Krieger, Andrew Lacrosse, Zach Long, Lauren McComber, Brenna Malone, and Alexis Marks. Please come on forward. Ethan McElroy, Grayson Metzler, Colin Neitzel, Carol O, Carly Paskey, and Lexi Patchen. Please come on down. I'm happy to say we're not done. This is great. Also awarded tonight: Isaac Paul, Son Pham, Emily Priest, Grace Rabel, Cameron Ross, Jennifer Reynolds, and Jeremy Salone. Please step down. We'll wait. It's worth it. The next group: Felicia Sanders, Madeline Sanderson, Braden Scheller, Rachel Scher, Piper Schwantes, Isabella Sumwalt, and Adelaide Swenson. Please come on down. And finally, last but not least, Kaylee Tusa, Ruby Van Natta, Bianca, I practiced this 3 times today, Bianca Vazaru, Molly Voigt, Landon Walker, and Natalie Wiedner, as well as Riley Wood. Please come on down. Now, before I let them go, I'm going to stand over here and look them all kind of in the eye and say it again. These 8th graders, there's 60 of them that have certificates printed tonight. But you 8th graders represent a very important group. As you enter high school, as you enter the world beyond high school, as you get older and better at everything that you do, remember these 3 words. Everything that you do will set an example. Please know that the kids that are looking up to you already, like I said for the bus evacuation drill last week, those are always fun, right? You are their heroes. As you enter the world of work, whether it be McDonald's or Subway or all those wonderful places, you set an example for the next group of kids. So far, what you do from now on can do even more, can get you even farther. Treat everyone with kindness and respect because of who you are. Set an example. Please give these students a warm round of applause. You guys are doing that. The next thing on your program, I know it says the word thank yous, but I'm going to do it quickly before I get overwhelmed. Just a minute, you guys sit down for a second. I don't get to talk in front of a group of people much anymore, and I'm sad about that. First of all, please, if you have a program, please take a look at that. That's a student-created document, a student-created program. Make sure that if you don't know who Ella Swanson is, you find out. She's going places. She's got some neat things going here. We brought the cookies up. They're right behind you on the small tables, and you're welcome to them. Ms. Richoff and her 8th grade family and consumer ed, sorry, I didn't say home ec classes, are responsible for those. And to the student council members that were brave enough to get up here and do this, thank you as well. Give those guys a nice round of applause, please. With that, I want to turn it over to these ladies. Thank you all for being here. Nice job to all these guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you to all of the students who came tonight to be recognized for your great contributions to our school. You all helped to make our school a better place.
And thank you to all the parents who came tonight. We appreciate the time and the support that you give your kids.
Please enjoy some refreshments on your way out, prepared by Ms. Richoff's 8th grade face classes.
Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful evening.